evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're having a good day, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. We're midweek, and I'll tell you, it doesn't necessarily get any easier when you're trying to figure out what to do to take care of your health, right? Because with each passing day, we age. And one of my favorite things to talk about, research, and write about, give talks on, is aging. And it is just astonishing how much we know about it, but how much we don't know. But we have figured certain things out. And I try to cut through the weeds and say, okay, what are the basic things? What are the fundamental things that are driving a particular process? And I was alluding to this the other day when I was talking about oxidative stress in the cells. That's when you have more free radicals operating in the cell than you have antioxidants to neutralize them. And you have this imbalance. And I can go there today. I can talk about that. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is the stress and the strain of what we're caught up in right now. If you don't think that somehow um, this virus directly affects the health of people directly by infection, but even those who may not become infected, our nation, other countries around the world, the people, there are human beings here everywhere on this planet that are feeling the stress and the strain of this pandemic. And I'm thinking back to 1918 and that influenza pandemic where they're saying somewhere around 50 million people worldwide died. Um, that is can't even imagine. And they were going through the same thing that we're going through. So then on top of it all, you're trying to figure out, well, how do I get through today? You got to continue with your life. You can't lock yourself. Well, I joked and I said, well, I feel like I'm on a protection program, right? Now I feel like I'm under house arrest. The only thing they haven't issued me is a bracelet around my ankle. So my point is that with each passing day, week, and month now, it becomes even more challenging, even for me. And then you have the vultures. I'll tell you this story. Yesterday, I was sitting right where I am right now. This is my table. I can show you where I work. I don't work in my office. I have an, I work at the table. I don't know. And the phone rings, and again, I typically don't take calls where I don't know who it is. For some reason, I picked this one up, and it was a recorded message. And here in Tampa, Florida, we have a power company called Tampa Electric Company. And supposedly it was a message from Tampa Electric Company saying that in 30 minutes they were going to turn off my electricity, the power to my house for non-payment of bill. Well, again, we're caught up in I'm trying to do my work. Just like you, distracted with a million other things. And I'm thinking 30 minutes they're going to cut off my power. Oh my god, it would be a disaster. And did I pay that bill? I pay my bills regularly on time. I know I paid that bill. And so call come the call again. And so I took the call, and now this time it's a person. And I said, "Well, let me go ahead and make the payment on the phone." "Oh, you can't do that," guy says, "because it takes 12 hours to process it." I said, "Well, I'll go online and pay it." "No, same thing." He said, "You have to download this app." He's walking me through all this stuff. Got to download this app. First, he said, "Well, use your debit card. You have a debit card." I said, "Well, how about my credit card?" "No, can't take a credit card," which made me suspicious. I said, "Debit card." I said, "Well, my debit card's expired. I don't use a debit card." "Well, then you got to download this app." Then he wanted me to go to CVS or some other store to get this card where you put money on the card. So what long and the short of it is, the guy was a scammer. I called
Absolutely.
I absolutely. I called Tampa Electric, and when I was waiting for somebody to pick up, to a live person, and they had an alert talking about people doing this very thing. And they said, "We Tampa Electric Company will never call you to ask you to pay your bill on the phone. Never, we will never do that or ask you for your credit card." And they was a warning about these scammers. So I wanted to. I know it has nothing to do with health, but I just felt compelled to share this with you. Your electric company will not do that. If they got you traveling hither and yon trying to download an app, going to a CVS or some dollar store or someplace to get a payment card, don't do it, man. They're trying to steal your money. Unbelievable. And on top of it all, you add to the stress is my point. Crazy stuff. Can't make it up. I made me mad to punch the guy in the mouth. I thought, you creep. What a creep. Preying on people. He said, during this time, during the coronavirus crisis, we'll give you a chance to pay the bill. I'm thinking, oh man, unbelievable, Reggie, unbelievable.
That's never actually happened to me before, but I've heard about these type of things before. And when you were talking about it, I was like, where? Like, I saw where it was going, and I just knew.
I'm trying. Let me see if I can find that app. Tell you what the app is that he wanted me to download. I made a note. I'll have to look for it. Uh, and there's some people that they'll get scammed by it. They don't know, and it's terrible, taking advantage of people. What kind of creature? Cash App. That's what it was. The app called Cash App, and
I use Cash App, but I would never do that to pay like a bill.
I, this is stuff that happens to other people, right? Well, it happened to me. By the way, Reg, on my video, it looks like the stream. I look delayed. Am I delayed on your end?
A little
Just one.
bit. Maybe we could try to reconnect
What
or disconnect
during
after.
the break? During
Yeah,
the break, I'll shut this down and we'll reconnect.
I got you.
You are listening. You are listening. You're watching Let's Talk Nutrition, where don't pay your electric bill when some goofball calls you asking you for your credit card and whatnot. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, they're going to come to your house. He said they're going to turn off the power.
No.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Gotta laugh. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super